Hi friends, I'm Dr. Eris Davis and welcome to my channel where we make dentistry relatable, mindset a priority, and self-care a norm. I said that kind of messed up, but it's neither here nor there. Anyway, I wanted to make a dedicated video about some of my favorite dental products. If you follow me across my various platforms at Dr. Eris Davis, I post tons of TikToks and Reels about different dental products that either are sent to me, I've tried myself, or that I really recommend. I kind of stray away from posting videos about products that I don't recommend because what's the point? They don't need the extra hate. So I wanted to, since I'm growing my YouTube community here, just talk more in detail about why I like certain products that you may see me post here and there on TikTok. Once again, just a reminder, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you like, comment, and engage. I always respond to every comment here on YouTube because, you know, I'm building a community slowly but surely. But if you ever have any questions, comments, or anything like that, make sure you let me know, especially about dental content because, you know, that has a special place in my heart. Okay, so I started out the year wanting to get the experience of oil pulling. If you've been on TikTok, it is a really big thing. There was even a Twitter thread about a young lady saying that she was told by one dentist that she needed a root canal, and then she oil pulled for a certain amount of time, went to the endodontist, which is the dentist that specializes in root canals, and they said, you don't need a root canal, nothing's going on there, right? And she attributed that resolve to oil pulling. Right? So let's just talk about oil pulling in general. What exactly is it? So before modern day dentistry, where we used a lot of fluoridated products, there were different dental practices in different cultures. There are even, like people say all the time, there's nothing new under the sun. So there were lots of different remedies and ways that dental issues were addressed in the past, and of course with modern science things have changed. We now use a lot of products and dental chemicals in our products that we have tested and know give us certain results. So as it pertains to oil pulling is actually an ancient Indian tradition in which the thought is you swish the oil around in your mouth and it promotes gum health, it promotes you not getting dental caries, and I'll explain a little bit why. And it also has remedies to help you with the entirety of your body. It's really a holistic practice. Of course, it takes place in the mouth, and you have to do the action of swishing the oil around, which is the pulling. And the thought process, and on a simple level, is that the oil pulls the bacteria that causes bad breath cavities, etc., and prevents it from happening. Say all that to say, I've been working with GuruNanda for quite some time now, and they have a pulling oil that I actually like. Before, I was that modern kind of, you know, stuffy dentist that's like, no, oil pulling doesn't work. I said, you know what? I want to try it so that when I do come across a patient who tells me that they oil pull exclusively, or, you know, you just want to get my money, I can say, okay, well, I've experienced it. I actually do it all the time. And here's my professional opinion. Now remember, this is just my opinion. I'm not your dentist unless I am, but this is just my personal opinion that I'm expressing on this platform. Please remember to go to your dentist routinely every 6 months, and if you have periodontal disease, every 3 months. Just the disclaimer. GuruNanda pulling oil uses clean ingredients, okay? This has no fluoride, no alcohol. It's simply essential oils. I'll read off some of the oils here. They have coconut oil, peppermint oil, spearmint oil, clove oil, tea tree oil, cardamom oil, oregano oil, fennel oil, vitamin E, D, stevia, and vitamin K2. So that's all of the products in there. You didn't hear me say fluoride. You didn't hear me say stannous fluoride, anything like that you would find in the toothpaste. The directions on the back tell you to shake well, place about 10 to 15 milliliters in the cap, and they provide you with the cap. I just don't have mine on. And swish for at least 2 minutes, but try to work up to 10. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I first read that, I was like, damn, who has 10 minutes to swish around? Like, patients can barely brush their teeth for 2. I'm just being honest. But I actually worked myself up to 5 minutes, and I was very proud because I was doing 2. 2 was fine and routine. But if you have a skincare routine, if you have a kid, if you have things you can walk around doing in the morning, I'm sure I can get up to 10. So that's what I did. I switched while I was doing my skincare routine. I actually got up to 8 minutes. And I noticed the difference from me switching to 2 to 8. So what really happens with oil pulling? What happens with oil pulling is that all of these oils basically emulsify the plaque, which is built up by bacteria in your mouth. Always remember, your mouth is not a sterile environment and it was never meant to be. There are bacteria in your mouth that are naturally there, just like there's bacteria all over our skin, right? It creates a barrier, protective barrier. But when certain bacteria become an overwhelming amount in a person that may not have the defense system to combat that bacteria, or in a person that just simply has poor oral hygiene, smokes a ton of cigarettes, things like that, that's when you start to see things like periodontal disease, bad breath progress in that said patient, right? With oil pulling, the thought is swishing that oil around, and the plaque that sticks to your teeth and makes your teeth feel a little fuzzy, like go ahead, rub your tongue around your teeth right now, right? If it feels a little fuzzy and it doesn't feel smooth, then that's plaque there. So the oil, as you're swishing it forcefully through your mouth, kind of makes that plaque get kind of smooth and soapy, and it's a process called samponification that happens. And then you spit the oil out, right? Some of that plaque bacteria may be trapped in the oil that you spit out, because the oil goes from being this thick, viscous liquid to kind of thin and milky after you swished it around your mouth for 2 to 10 minutes. You spit the oil out and then you brush your teeth. Let me say that again. And then you brush your teeth. So we're not losing the toothbrushing part. Okay, the toothbrushing part remains. That's fundamental. You brush your teeth after you oil pull, and that is thought to kind of help prevent plaque adhering from your teeth, improve your gum health, because the oil is kind of going around your gums and in the crevices and in that sulcus and all those things, and just provide better oral health. Of course, you heard me say peppermint oil, spearmint oil. Those oils obviously are for the minty, good breath smelling part. And there are different actions that tea tree oil, clove, or all that does. We'll be here all day talking about it. But what I'll say is one of my favorite dental products, because one, a lot of patients are looking for holistic options. A lot of parents are straying away from fluoridated options. And what am I to tell a patient that doesn't want to use fluoride? I use fluoride. I love fluoride. I know fluoride works. But if you don't want to use it in your household, what am I supposed to say? You go have bad teeth? No, I need to give you an option that works. And the reality is fluoride has not been used forever. That's a more modern advancement, I believe somewhere around the 70s or so. So before then, what was happening? People were brushing their teeth. People were flossing prayerfully. So if you do want a holistic option, GuruNanda pulling oil is great for you. Just remember to brush your teeth, okay? And if you're using a non-fluoridated toothpaste, which there are many, there are tons, like Tom's of Maine is a good brand that offers a fluoride-free option. The whole purpose and premise is to stop that plaque from adhering to your teeth, building up and becoming calculus, getting under that gum line and causing a loss of attachment, bone loss, and then now we're stepping into periodontal disease. Now we're progressing from good oral health to gingivitis, where your gums are red and inflamed and bleed easily because the plaque is irritating that gum tissue, to calculus buildup under the gum line. Now we're at perio. Now you come see me, which I love you to come see me. But ultimately, remember, dentistry is the only career that tries to put itself out of business. I want my patients to have healthy teeth at the end of the day. So that is why. And also oil pulling, it's fun. My lips are moisturized afterwards, okay? And some of the oils help with skincare as well. So there are lots of benefits to oil pulling. I don't think it's the end all be all. It is definitely not something that's gonna solve all your problems if you're too far gone. If you have broken down teeth, deep cavities, pus coming out, all that, you cannot oil pull your way back to oral health, right? You need to go see a professional and not somebody with a lash table that wants to do it yourself dentistry. But we're not even going to get distracted, okay? GuruNanda pulling oil, great dental option. I recommend it. Have all the details about how you can find it in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that helps. If you have any questions about oil pulling, GuruNanda, any of their products, comment them down below. Remember to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and if you don't like it, that's okay too. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.